Day 2 of the 2025 World Match Play will take place today over 2 sessions that afternoon and the evening session at the Winter Gardens, Blackpool. And yesterday we saw some major shocks. Luke Humphries beat, Nathan Aspinall beat, and basically two big shocks. Obviously, James Wade coming through against Joe Cullen, Danny Noppert beating Cameron Menzies, but Luke Humphries gone, Nathan Aspinall gone. Are we going to see more shocks today? Starting off with Damon Heta, Andrew Gilding to kick off the afternoon. I fancy Gilding to get a shock, but I think that Damo will have too much to beat. Will have too much for Andrew Gilding. I'm going to go 10-6 for Heta. Rob Cross, Dirk van Dijvenbode. Again, Dirk has got the tendency to really, ramp it up on these big matches. But again, I fancy the favourite, Rob Cross. I'm going to go 10-7 to Rob Cross. I think he has the ability to get past Dirk and sort of the bottle as well. Peter Wright, Jermaine Wattimena. Now, a lot of people are going to go Wattimena to beat Peter Wright, but as a massive Peter Wright fan, I hate seeing the decline of Peter Wright. It's really heartbreaking, to be fair, because he's such a good dart player, and seeing sort of the fall off like this, it's actually quite upsetting. But I think he beats Jermaine Wattimena 10-7. And then the last game of the afternoon session, Dave Chisnell, Mike Dedeker, the World Grand Prix champion against Chizzy. I'm going to go for Dedeker. I know obviously Chisnell's classed as the seed and Dedeker's the unseed, but I think that Dedeker wins this one 10-5. I think it's pretty comfortable for the real deal. Dave Chisnell's A game is absolutely brilliant. We've all seen it, but when he's not on it, he's not on it. The first game of the evening then sees Gary Anderson take to the Winter Garden stage as he takes on Luke Woodhouse. Now, a couple of years ago, I'd go for Luke Woodhouse in a heartbeat, but Gary Anderson has found a resurgence. He's found a real energy and a real, burst of good form. And I think he gets past Luke Woodhouse with not relative ease, but I think that it doesn't really have much difficulty in this one. I'm going to go 10-5 for the Flying Scotsman. Johnny Clayton, Martin Schindler again is another interesting one. Schindler done really well at the World Cup. Obviously, Johnny Clayton got to the final with Gezi Price at that, and you could probably say Clayton played better than Price in the majority of that World Cup run. I'm going to go with Clayton. I think I went with Schindler the other day in my original predictions, but the closer it gets to it, I really think Johnny Clayton has that quality and that, experience of getting over the line in big games. I'm going to go Clayton 10-8. Luke Littler, Ryan Searle. Now, we saw Littler crumble at the World Cup with Luke Humphries, but Ryan Searle, the thing is, Ryan Searle has to be on it quality performance-wise for the whole game. You let Littler into the game at any point and it's game over. And that's why I worry for Ryan Searle. He has to be on his A game throughout the whole game to stand any sort of chance. I'm going to go with Littler. I think Littler does win. I'm going to go 10-6. But I wouldn't be surprised if Ryan Searle somehow finds a way to beat him. And then Stephen Bunting, Ryan Joyce. Again, Relentless has got qualities to his game, but the way Stephen Bunting's playing, the crowd absolutely love him. And I think he's starting to really come into a player who's not a will he win type of player, but I think now he's starting to turn into a player that can win, the big tournaments, and I think he will go deep at a tournament at the back end of the year and maybe even win one. I think he wins this one 10-5. So those are my predictions. I think Damon Heta beats Andrew Gilding, Rob Cross beats Dirk van Dijvenbode, Peter Wright beats Wattimena, Dedeker beats Chisnell, Anderson beats Woodhouse, Clayton beats Schindler, Littler beats Searle, and Bunting beats Joyce. Let me know your predictions down below, of course. These are just predictions, they're just opinions. They're not, the be-all and end-all, but I like to think I know quite a lot of darts. and quite a lot about that. So yeah, make sure you like, share, follow, subscribe, and hopefully another good day of darts, maybe some more shocks. And if we had to see a shock, who do you think is the most likely in this sort of set of matches to be a shock?